June 2006, C1, question 7. So you can see that it is a arithmetic series question, probably because it's very wordy, which gives you a hint because a lot of those problems are worded problems. So once you see it's an arithmetic series question, put down your a plus n minus 1 times d, which is our nth term, and Sn equals n over 2 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So we have to decide which one of these two we're going to have to use first or use at all. Reading down through the paragraph, you're told that an athlete is running each of 11 consecutive days. On each day after the first day, he runs further than around the previous day. The lengths of his 11 practice runs form an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so down below, it really sums it up in better detail. He runs 9 kilometres on the 11th day, so n is 11. It's on the 11th day, and he runs 9 kilometres. So the nth term equals 9. He runs a total of 77 kilometres for 11 days. So because you see total, that's your Sn. So for S11 will equal 77. So taking the first, when n is 11, we do not know a or d as we're trying to find. So for a plus 11 minus 1 times d has to equal 9. So a plus 10d equals 9. There is one equation, and of course, because we're trying to get two different values, we're probably going to have to solve simultaneous equations. So we've got our first equation using the nth term, and now using Sn equals n over 2 2a plus n minus 1 times d, where Sn, which is 11 of course, S of 11 is 77, equals 11 over 2, because the n is 11 still. We don't know a, n is 11, so it's 10d. This is our second equation, but of course we can make it a wee bit easier by multiplying it out, first of all by 2. So we have 77 times 2, which will give us 154, is 11 2a plus 10d, and then multiplying the 11, 154 is 22a plus 110d. This now becomes our second equation for simultaneous equations. So, taking the two equations, we have a plus 10d equals 9, and 22a plus 110d equals 154. I'm going to try and make the a's the same, so I'll multiply by 22. So 22a plus 220d will equal 9 times 22, which is 198, and 22a plus 110d is 154. Taking those away, of course 20 to take away 22a cancels out. We're left with 110d will equal 198 minus 154, which is 44. So d comes out as 0.4. To find a then, we're going to solve back into either equation 1 or 2, and we'll always pick the easier one. So the easy one here is the top one. So taking A plus 10D equals 9, where D is 0.4. So A plus 10 times 0.4 is 9. So A plus 4 equals 9. So A has to be 5.